20th Century Studios presents Boston Strangler.
I'm doing a story. I think the murders are connected.
Another woman was strangled.
Open up! Inspired by the true story.
Police aren't talking. Never seen them this tight-lipped about anything.
You got any suspects?
One that we can handle.
Keira Knightley.
The Boston Strangler must be caught.
You have a story.
How many women have to die before it's a story?
Boston Strangler. Rated R. Now streaming only on Hulu.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for March 24th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Primus and Danny Carey and Justin Chancellor from Tool are set to perform a concert benefiting Canadian director, animator, and writer Jimmy Hayward. The show is set to take place April 17th at the Belasco in Los Angeles. Tickets go on sale today at 10 a.m. Pacific via Ticketmaster. Hayward, who is a close friend of Primus, is currently undergoing cancer treatment. The filmmaker notably worked in the animation department on iconic Pixar films like Toy Story, Toy Story 2, Monsters, Inc., and Finding Nemo. He also directed Dr. Seuss, Horton Hears a Who, Jonah Hex, and Freebird. Primus frontman Les Claypool said, "Every now and again, cancer steps into our world and pulverizes lives of people that are dear to us. Such a thing happened a while back with our good friend Jimmy Hayward. Over the past couple of years, Jimmy has undergone many major surgeries to remove and then reconstruct major damage from cancer that invaded his bones. With a wife and two very young children at hand, Jimmy has shown incredible courage and tenacity in an unbelievably challenging time." Nikki Sixx is apparently appearing on the upcoming rock album from country legend Dolly Parton. Tweeting out yesterday, played bass on a song for Dolly Parton yesterday, then back to the gym and again to beat the jet lag, and then on tour and enjoying family time. Parton recently announced she's making a rock album in order to celebrate her induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The album, tentatively titled Rockstar, will include covers of classic songs like Purple Rain from Prince, Can't Get No Satisfaction from the Rolling Stones, Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, and Freebird from Lynyrd Skynyrd. Dolly Parton has already announced that Paul McCartney, Steven Tyler, Stevie Nicks, Steve Perry, John Fogerty, Pink, and Brandi Carlile are appearing on the album. Judas Priest Rob Halford said he has also been approached about the project. Former Van Halen bassist Michael Anthony is teasing a new project that he's working on with band members that have ties to Bon Jovi and Aerosmith. Saying in a recent interview with Eddie Trunk, "I don't want to get ahead of myself and mention too much, but it might involve Phil X from Bon Jovi and John Douglas, the touring drummer for Aerosmith right now." Michael Anthony also recently reflected on the strange time that Van Halen had while making Van Halen 3 with lead singer Gary Cherone. Also saying that they shelved the follow-up album, saying that it had some really good songs. Saying, quote, "I remember Alex was going through a divorce, and there'd be times we'd start up in the studio and he would record for a half an hour, and then he would have to go meet his lawyer." Michael Anthony saying Gary actually moved into the guest house up there with Ed, and Ed would be calling him in the middle of the night at all hours of the day, saying, "Hey, I've got an idea for this." And Gary grew a little old of that, so he finally moved out of the house there. Nothing More are being joined by Flyleaf lead singer Lacey Sturm on an updated version of the song Best Times. The previous studio version of the song without Sturm appeared on Nothing More's latest album, Spirits. A music video was shot with Michael Lombardo directing, and you can view it online. Nothing More are also set to live stream their show on April 9th, headlining at Irving Plaza in New York City. You can get tickets for the live stream online. And now that Linkin Park have got the #1 rock song in the country with the song Lost, a leftover from the Meteora sessions, the band have released another song called Finding Myself. This all leads up to the celebration of the Meteora 20th anniversary. A reissue of the album is coming out with 89 tracks that'll be featured on the deluxe version of the record. You can get it April 7th. And Dave Lombardo, the former drummer from Slayer, is currently playing with Testament, Mr. Bungle, The Misfits, Dead Cross, and rolling out his very first solo album. Last week, Lombardo announced that he had joined a new grindcore band called Empire State Bastard that's helmed by two members of Biffy Clyro, Simon Neil and Mike Venner. They've just released the first single from the project called Harvest, and you can check out the video on their official YouTube. And new releases out today include the new album from Baby Metal called The Other One, the new album from Depeche Mode, Memento Mori, the new release from Fall Out Boy, So Much for Stardust. Jeff Goldblum and the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra have released a new EP called Plays Well with Others, and Otto, featuring Ty Trujillo, has released their new album called Life is a Game. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 146, featuring Johannes Eckerstrom from Avatar, is available now.